Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. Monday night prime time is underway. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. And now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Herbert's one of these rare quarterbacks that when he is on, he makes this game look effortless and easy. Part of it's his throwing motion that's crisp and clean with great power. And it's also an athleticism. Well, he'll make you pay with his legs, too. Man, he is just a joy to watch.
Right to the air is Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they can be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
It's a loss of a yard.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Complete to number 15.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Chargers first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, Herbert. As a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He's looking even 10 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first. From the gun, they go with Harris. Into the secondary past the 40. And he gets this shot all the way to the 31-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it brings up an LA first down.
His game is off to one heck of a great start and bringing his offense along with him. He crossed midfield after that run. And now all eyes on that offense focused on the end zone.
First down, and they go right back to it. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll run here with Amarion Hampton. Up on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Brought down
hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. To the air this time, Herbert. Snapped by Allen. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
17 yards. First down, Chargers.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll go left side with Hampton. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Gets it to him on the screen. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. Third down coming up. Herbert from the gun. Oh, he dropped that defender. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
All lined up and ready to put it away. Here's White on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. So out had the Raiders for their first possession. They were out by someone amidst their second act as an NFL QB. He was a second-rounder back in 2013, Geno Smith.
Not been a whole lot of careers quite like Geno's. The miraculous second act of his career in 2022 is now old news. And I think it's because of a stubbornness, a stick-to-itiveness, and a competitiveness that few have.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air with Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, Parker. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
We saw those guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway. We wasn't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And a Raider first down. 1st and 10.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding on. They're able to drop it.
Geno Smith.
And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 4.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Ran the money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich of these out. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. Go right side, caught by Thomas. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Smith to the air now. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You've got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
For the Raiders.
Now on 4th down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback.
20-yard line.
The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
Short pass brought in.
Herbert's
A nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Quentin Johnston. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Played it over the middle. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
To Quentin Johnston. A gain of 21 yards. And the Chargers first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. A handoff for Harris running right. And this is through the midfield stripe and on the Raiders side of the field. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground with Harris. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Right at the line of
These
scrimmage.
big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play.
First down,
And the Chargers will have a first. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's a gain of 6.
That one ends up a gain of 6.
First down.
And it brings up an LA first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing it out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
2nd and 3 now. Herbert to throw once more. McConkey's got it again. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Herbert Gonna tuck and run. And he's got them down the doorstep inside the 5. Oh, a handful on that run. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 4.
Second and goal.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Harris. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Brought down back
Kate,
at
that's
the
one of those
8-yard line.
situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Now backed up to the 8, 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
It's now
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try.
25-yard
Very short kick here from the right hash. Dicker connects there. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind. You only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Trey Tucker to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Jukes one defender. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Smith in the pistol. Got a man, it's Mayer. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Smith. He's going to tuck it and run. Give him 8 yards on the play. That's a Vegas 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That's taken in by Tucker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And they bring him down around the 34. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. He got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. And off to Genty. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
He was
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of the defense. He feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He'll get this to Tucker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
a 5-yard gain.
And those
on
are the
the play.
completions they rely on.
And
Their
the
passing game.
Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Denzel Harrison. The Chargers take over after forcing the first turnover in this ballgame. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Catch made by Allen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Chargers with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. Herbert from the gun. Oh, Herbert lost the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return. It is still a turnover.
So using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all the way. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Play it.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Give them 13 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first.
Trying to hit you in 2 or 3 plays, but you get it done in quarter effective call right there. Go for first down, second, the tempo offense is low.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Jump off caught by his back. And this one doesn't go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, They rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Smith. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
Throwing is Smith. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Smith setting the throw. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders making a one-score game before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and a tremendous execution.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game.
10, Raiders 7.
To return it. He's going well so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Chargers ready to go on offense for the final time in the 1st half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they may be able to put a little something together here before halftime. Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will be stopped now, but not much like about that effort. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first.
It's a gain of 10.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Pass brought in. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 42. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. He gets 6 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
1st down, Chargers.
Right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means 1 last play in this half. sending out kicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break. As we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's White on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vegas offense ready to start this third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Genty on the give. He's headed right. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Hits him on the out route. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you, some money will follow.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Going to Harris to stop the half. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They go play action. Here's Herbert. This is cut downfield by Allen. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to get it done. Start the series off well. Sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up. Just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now. Sending a receiver left. Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They send a tight end in motion. Harris punches it in for the LA touchdown. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Chargers will line up for
Herbert's
the
going to look to throw for this.
conversion.
And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
Chargers 21, Raiders 7.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Raiders take over
Out
first
comes
and
Las
10.
Vegas on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. They blew up the opening play of this drive. A lot of aggressiveness from this defense.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Here's 2nd and 11. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense that desperation, just kind of oozing out of it. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Man in motion here. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him, so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1st and 10 from the 41. Genty from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops me for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Buys time, rolling right.
There's not much to do right there, whether you wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped the positive gain out of it, it's still a win for this defense.
They get to the butt. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live in.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. From the gun, Smith. That's caught for the first. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge game.
1-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
As a corner in this league, you go to Pro Bowl if you can come.
No gain on the
You want to be an all-pro?
Brings up
You stick
second
someone
down
like that.
At the 20-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Smith taking off with it. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read and winds up losing them 3 yards.
Or they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. They fired off the line, knowing a run was coming. Boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Smith to the air now. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked up Cam Howard.
Your chances to score have been so few and far between for your defense. You've got to come through in these opportunities, especially down the second half. Like all game, this defense has just risen to the occasion and jumped on the chance of that interception.
The Chargers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start with a gift to Harris. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Harris, the ball carrier.
That might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do.
It's a gain
That's
of
exactly
5.
what they were after
Brings up
offensively to
second
get
and
this
5.
drive moving.
At the 25-yard line.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. A play fake. Now Herbert's a throw. He finds Johnston. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 22. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Play action now for Herbert. Caught, nice game left side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They give to Harris from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He tucks it and takes off.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Herbert from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Cameron Dicker on for the field.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Prime Time. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Here's White on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory.
Let the journey begin.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Quick throw is caught. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Smith. Completed to his running back. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And a Raider 1st down.
Just gotta love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Smith on 1st down. Gets this one to Myers. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it tricking for at least a minimal gain of space to add after that. Took a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
2nd and 3 now. And again, it's Smith. Looking for this time, they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. He goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Smith back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here. Start the drive. And he's taking the ground after a nice push downfield.
Isaiah on the tackle. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40. Herbert now off the play fake. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's when you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10, give to Harris. Juke the defender. And this is down to the 28 before the defense holds it. 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just looking for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Harris once more. And a big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. It's going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Go get him, go get him.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
From the red zone now. And they will score. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers make it a 24-point ball game.
Raiders 7.
Tucker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's White on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Smith setting the throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Defense all over that. They just smelled They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Smith. Short pass brought in. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards. Someone tracks him down.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Throwing is Smith. Held in again, it's Bowers. Pick up of 12 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
4 yards.
I love throwing that 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down, Smith to throw. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for Raiders 1st.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Hauled in by Myers. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative in 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Blitz coming for Smith. Dialing up a receiver screen. Attacking the screen. Look at his defense getting him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Smith dumps it off to his running back. On 3rd down, they wind up on the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
A 4-yard loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Play fake. Now Smith to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. He has the touchdown. The Raiders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point
Smith taking
conversion.
off with it. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to decision.
Yeah, I think so, Kate. You wouldn't believe how fast in real time you got to make that decision. It is a split second, truly a split second decision. And that time, not the right one for the quarterback.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
To kick off for Las Vegas.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And he'll go down, and we'll see right at the 39-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
First down, Chargers.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman, they got the kryptonite. The mic, that's character, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's out of all the factors.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.